Hello everyone! This hour on Verbling, the next in my business basics classes. Today we're going to do a little a reading and a little game, or a contest I should say, all about pitching an innovative idea. This is customer service, our last class on the theme of customer service, Business English level B1, which means intermediate. You'll see a solution for providing better customer service in gyms and fitness centers, a technological solution. We'll learn how to pitch ideas to investors for our own next big thing solution, or an app or a gadget, in a fun and competitive way. So I'll go over how to pitch, make sure that you know how to do it, and then at the end of the class, you will be pitching your own idea. More about that in just a minute. First, a little bit about me. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. If you click on that link in the chat window, you'll go to my profile page where you can click follow, and you will see all my upcoming group classes, and you'll know what's going on for the week. You can also plan a private tutoring session with me, where I will work out a customized learning plan with you to help get you to your needs as quickly as possible. So consider doing that, and oh yeah, just send me a message first, because I'm a little bit booked up lately, and I want to make sure that I can find time for you in my schedule. Okay, so that's a little bit about me, and now what I want to do is let's get started with our material. Give me just a second to get that on the screen, and we're going to get started with our class. So, where's my link to my material? Give me a second. Here we go. All right. We've already got Raphael. Excellent. Nice to see you, Raphael. Here is a link as well to the material. Give me a second, it's still loading. There we go. Okay. So if you want to open this in your computer, just click on that link. I will be sharing my screen. Okay, so you can look on the screen, you can open it or download it to your computer, whatever you prefer. Okay. But I want to get started talking a little bit about pitching. So Raphael, let me ask you a question. You've done a lot of sales, right? You've worked in sales for a while, am I right?
Yep.
Have you ever had to pitch an idea to someone? Have you ever done any pitching? Do you know what I mean by that? How to pitch an idea?
I don't know exactly what's the meaning of pitching in this context, but I think it's perhaps to take a still to copy an idea, could be.
No, not copy, not copy. Let's say you have the best idea in the world, and you need someone to give you money. What can you do to get that person to invest in your idea? How do you convince them?
Try to doing nice arguments about my idea, trying to show up the advantages of my idea, try to make a comparison between my my competitors, my company, trying to gain ground when what I am proposing, or trying to empathize with the customer about what are their needs, and try to make a solution, to get a solution about their needs.
All that is great. There's only one missing piece to explain a pitch. You have to do all of that in 2 minutes or less. That's a pitch.
Oh my gosh.
Everything you just said in 2 minutes or less. And if you can, the investor will be so enamored by your idea, so impressed that you will get your funding. That's the idea of the pitch. So there's a technique to this. There's an art to this. It's a very good business skill, and it's also an excellent English skill. It's a great way to help you focus your English and be extremely effective and very, very, very concise. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. We're going to read, but we're also going to get a chance to do some pitches as well. Let me just say a quick hello to, unfortunately, I cannot read Chinese, so I don't know your name. Mr. I don't know your name, I'm sorry. I see this, but I don't know how to pronounce this.
It's difficult.
It is. How do I say your name? Our friend from China? How do I say your name? Hello? Well, when you get a chance, you can write your name or just turn on your microphone. Just turn on your microphone, okay? Because I don't know how to call you when I see those symbols. Maybe Shinwei can help us out later on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is Raphael, I want to give you a very good, quick overview to pitching. Let's do it like this. On the screen, first I want to ask you, maybe you have seen this, if you've seen some British television. So take a look at this. Tell me if you recognize this. Give me a second here. Oh, it's Ryota. Okay, I thought it was Chinese. It's Japanese. But you're using Chinese characters, aren't you? That's why I was confused. Hello, Ryota. Nice to have you. Ryota, we can't hear you. So what you might want to do is leave the Hangout and then re-enter, because right now we can't hear your microphone. Okay? And then when you re-enter, it'll be fixed. Okay, so great to have you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, very good. Okay, here's a British television show. Jose or Raphael, have you ever seen this television show, Dragon's Den?
Yes, I see different times, cause and also there is a copy of this magazine or television show in Spanish. It's about, if I may, it's about 3 or 4 entrepreneurs, businessmen that get different idea from different people in less than 2 minutes. They present the guys that try to make a startup, try to convince the dragons, the businessmen, what they are doing, what they need. Always they need an investor, and they try to get the investor from these dragons and try to convince them with the product, with the figures.
What they're doing is they're pitching ideas, right? They have to pitch the idea, and the dragon either invests or doesn't invest, right? So that's the idea. It's all about pitching ideas to investors. Do you agree, Raphael? That's basically the gist of the show. Raphael? Can everyone hear me? Hello, hello?
Yes, I can hear you, John.
So, Raphael, in other words, the purpose of the show is to pitch to investors, and the investors are the dragons. So we're pitching ideas to get investment, like this in the chat window. Okay? So, Raphael, great explanation. But just to sum it up, we are pitching ideas on this show, Dragon's Den. So it's a good example. And yes, there's other versions in other countries too. Probably everyone has some version of this show. And Ryota, we just lost you again. I wanted to say hello, but you're gone. All right. Now take a look at this. I want to show you an example of a pitch. So I'm going to show you a little YouTube video from one of the producers of Dragon's Den, because he gives a kind of overview of what a pitch is. So this is Sam Weiss, and you can see a little write-up here. CBC's business reality series Dragon's Den, where contestants pitch their business ideas to 5 multimillionaire investors. Okay, mentor capitalist Sean Weiss explains how to do it. All right, so we're going to watch this video, and as we do this, what I want you to do is I want you to pay attention to what he says, because you've got some keywords in your notes. Not your notes, the presentation. If you want the link to the video, it's right here on the left side of the page. But I've got a transcript of what he's going to say. So I want you to see if you can fill in some or all of this transcript here on slide 5 and slide 6. All right? So let's give it a shot. I want you to accept the YouTube app. I'm gonna set it up right now. Give me just a second. Wow, I don't know why it's asking me for permission, but okay. Let me give it permission. Okay, and it's downloading. You just have to click accept. Let's see if this is working. Yes, it is. Okay, very good. Okay, now I'm going to add the video to the playlist. Okay, and so Jose and Rafael, do you have
Yes.
the video working? Everything's
Yes.
cool?
I have the video working.
Okay. And Rafael? Because I'm going to press play in a second. Rafael, is your YouTube
Yes,
app?
YouTube.
Okay. Okay. So remember, this is really short. We're going to watch it once, and you might want to take a look at the presentation and start to look at the missing words. Okay? So, as we're doing. So here we go. Let's watch it. And there you go. That is the
Okay.
elevator pitch.
Yes.
Let me get my camera back on. Okay, very good. So now that you got that, I'm going to ask you your opinion about it, but I also want you to fill in some of those missing words, okay? Let's read through it, and that way we'll get the big picture quickly, okay? So, by the way, quick hello to Tanya. Hello, Tanya. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Fine, and you?
Very good. So, Tanya, we just watched a little video, and the link is in the chat window. Okay? It's only 1 minute and 55 seconds long. If you like, you can watch it in another window and then come back. All right? Or just follow along, because we're going to use the vocabulary from the video to fill in these missing words. Okay? Then we'll talk about what an elevator pitch is. So, Mr. Jose, I want you to take the first 2 little paragraphs. So
Okay.
Go for it. Up to number 3.
Okay. If you've got a great idea but need the cash to make it go, well, then you'd better start working on your elevator pitch. What is an elevator pitch? It's the term used for the mini presentation. No?
Keep going. It's good.
Yes. The exact amount of time it takes to go from the lobby to the investor's office on the
Excellent.
top floor to capture investor interest.
Investor interest.
Investor interest.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. Now there's only one change I'd make. You said mini presentation, right?
Yes.
But your choices in that gray box, there's no mini. There's no mini on the left side. There's only
okay.
2 minute. 2
Okay.
minute. Okay?
Okay.
Very good, very good. So without me even telling you, you did the right thing, which is match the words on the left to the word on the right and fill in the missing word in the blank. And you did it.
Okay.
You did.
2 minutes. Okay.
2 minute presentation. Okay.
I don't know that the words was on the top.
Yes, I didn't say it. But anyway, you got it right. So very good. Okay, Mr. Rafa, why don't you take it from 4 down to 6? Okay? Give it a try.
Okay. Get it right, and they'll invite you into the board. Could be
Boardroom.
Boardroom.
Right. Board is on the left and room is on the right in the gray box.
We need to took 2 of them, no? 2 words of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's both
Boardroom.
words, right.
Okay. Get it wrong, and they'll call security. What makes a good elevator pitch? A good elevator pitch is made up of 2 key elements.
Give me a second, I'll turn the page. Keep going.
First, you have to lay out. Oh my gosh.
I'll put it back, hold on.
Yeah, I know. I can see. You're valuing proposition, valuing preposition,
Good, okay.
and what problem is that you are trying to solve. Second, you must solve the blank. How does your painter solve the problem? Solve the problem. Oh my gosh.
I'll give you a little hint, Raphael.
Yes.
You said the answer to number 6
No.
with number 5. You switched them.
You have to
So number 6 is value proposition.
you must solve the value proposition.
That's right. So number 6 is actually value proposition. That means that number 5.
You have to lay out the.
And by the way, this is not obvious. If you didn't watch the video, you would never know the answer. Okay, so number 6 is value proposition. Do you want to make a guess about 5?
You have to lay out the problem, the value, the investor. No, I don't have any idea.
Okay, Jose, what do you think? You know this one?
I don't know this one.
Okay, Tanya, did you watch the video already?
No, teacher. I'm following the class. It's better I watch the video.
You don't have to. It's up to you. It's just that the answer to number 5 is not obvious. You have to get it from the video. So, Raphael, the answer to number 5 is, first you have to lay out the pain statements. That's what he called it. The pain statements. And then the next answer is correct, the one you said. What problem is it that you're trying to solve? That's the pain statement. Because remember, Raphael, no pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain.
Right, the pain statement. In other words, what's the effort? What's the problem? What's the obstacle? The second one you got right, but you said it for number 5. Second, you must show the value proposition. How does your venture solve that problem? In other words, explain the problem and explain your solution to the problem. Pain statement, value proposition. Those are the business terms. Pain statement is something not everyone's going to know. So it's not a universal way to describe a problem. Okay, but there you go. Advanced Business English. All right, Tanya, I'm going to take the next 3 little ones, and you're going to do number 7 for us. Now, all of your answers, Tanya, are on the previous slide in the gray box. To fill in a blank, you have to choose a word from the left and match it to a word on the right. Okay? But I think you'll be able to pick this one up. So read the next 3 short paragraphs. They're 1 sentence each. See where we are? After 6, how does your venture solve this problem? Read the next 3 for us. See where we are, Tanya? That may sound. Hello, Tanya? Hello, hello? Okay, I don't hear Tanya. Maybe she's having connection problems. Let's go back to Mr. Jose. Can you read the next 3 and do number 7 for us, Jose?
7, okay. Number 2.
No, let's back up a little bit. Start with that may sound.
That may sound easy, but it's not. Every great elevator pitch must meet 4 key tests. First, 4 key tests. First, it must be succinct.
Oh, that's the hardest word in the English language. Listen to me. Succinct.
Succinct.
Right. Succinct.
Succinct.
Good.
After all, this guy is only going to give you 2 minutes. Number 2, it must be easy to understand. There's no room for some wordy after all talk.
Some kind of talk, yeah. What kind of talk?
Yes.
What kind of talk would be confusing? What kind of talk would a non-specialist not know? What kind of talk, Jose? In other words, he's saying, don't use specialist language. There's no room for what kind of talk?
Inducing tone? No, I don't know.
No. Raphael, what do you think?
Tech talk.
Fantastic.
Tech talk. Okay.
There's no room for tech talk.
Tech
Very
talk.
good. Very good. All right. Now, let's say a quick hello to Jair. Welcome to class, Jair. How are you?
Hello, John. John Eric. I am fine, thanks. How about you?
You corrected yourself, John Eric.
Yeah, sure.
So we're learning about business pitches, Jair. We're learning
Okay.
all about business pitches, and we just watched a video. If you like, you can quickly watch it because it's less than 2 minutes long in the chat window. And
Okay.
it's a clip from the TV show Dragon's Den, where a producer explains the elevator pitch. Okay? So if you want to watch it, you can watch it. We're taking the language that he used and we're using it to fill in this transcript of his talk. Okay?
Okay.
And then we're going to read about one kind of innovative solution, and at the end of class, we're going to do a few pitches of our own. Okay?
Okay. Right.
All right. So Tanya, we're back to you.
Yes.
Do you think
Okay.
you can? Do you think you can do 8 and 9 for us? Do you think you can get the right vocabulary for those two?
I can try, teacher.
You
I
you
can
try. Remember,
Let
all of
me
your
see.
answers are in the gray box on slide
Uh-huh.
5. Okay.
Okay.
And Jose just did number 7, and Jose told us number 7. Well, Rafael told us number 7 was there's no room for tech talk in an elevator pitch. Both your grandma and your grandkids have to get it, have to understand it. Okay, continue, Tanya. Number 3.
Okay. Number 3, I must be. Let me see here.
It must be, not I. It must be.
Oh, sorry. It must be. Oh God.
Oh God.
After all, investors. Teacher, it's difficult language.
It is difficult. Did you watch the video?
No. No,
Okay.
my internet today doesn't work properly, so
Okay.
I
I'll
have
give
problem.
I'll give you the second half. I'll give you the second half of the word.
Okay.
You tell me if you
Okay.
can locate the first half on the left side in the gray box. The second half of the word
Okay.
is inducing. Something inducing.
Inducing.
Want to make a guess?
Yes.
Let's see. Inducing.
So all of your choices are on the left side on the gray
Okay. I'm
box.
trying. Make inducing.
No.
Makes no sense.
No. Thanks.
Jose?
John,
Jose?
I think that the word is greed. I heard this word, I think.
It is. It's greed-inducing. Number
Greed.
3, it must be greed-inducing. After all, investors want to blank blank and lots of it. Investors, what do investors want to do, Tanya? Investors want to, this one's easy. Number 9 is easy.
The
Investors,
investors want to.
oh, this one's easy. Think about common sense. What do investors want? They're not going to give you something without something in return. Investors want to, I'll give you a hint. The first word is make. Make what?
Make presentation. Make interest.
Raphael, what do you think?
No.
What do you think, Raphael? For number 9.
Number 9. After all, investors want to.
Yes.
You first.
I think John is making money, no?
Of course.
It's clear. It's clear.
What else would investors want?
Make money.
Make money. Okay.
Make money.
Okay. And number 4. Let's see how hard number 4 is. Number 4. No, okay, this one might not be so hard. Mr. Jair, do you want to give a stab at number 10, the last one?
Excuse me, I didn't finish the video yet.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem.
But let me see here and try.
Okay, give it a try.
Okay,
So
it
read number
has to
4,
be
last one. It has to be,
number
see that
4.
word? Not number 4, but the text begins with number 4, it has to be.
Okay, it has to be irrefutable if you are
Irrefutable.
okay, irrefutable.
Good.
If your elevator pitch leaves investor with more questions than answers, well, you better go back to the
And your choices are here, but this is a common expression you hear all the time. You better go back to the blank blank.
to the presentation, maybe. Or
Nope.
is
Start
the
with
first is the
you
first
gotta-
column or
it's
second?
both columns, both. You have to match
Uh,
the first to the second. For example, we did already 2-minute presentation. We did boardroom. So you have to match up.
okay. Made the board.
That's half of it. Yep,
Okay.
board is half of it. It's the second half. You got to find the first half. So board in the right column is correct. What's the word in the left column?
Okay.
If you don't like it, you have to go back to the blank board. What kind of board?
Uh,
It's the place where you generate ideas. Picture Albert Einstein. What kind of board did Albert Einstein use to solve mathematical equations?
I don't know.
Class, help him out.
Drawing.
Drawing board. That's
Drawing
it.
board.
You better
Okay.
go back to the drawing board. There you go. Out of these 4 ideas, which one for you is the most important? Class. I have my opinion, but I'm curious what you think. Because he says, not every elevator pitch meets the 4 key tests. Which of the 4 tests do you think is the most interesting or the most important, in your opinion?
In my opinion, maybe it should solve the problem.
Mm-hmm. So which one is that? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Because let's see. Number 1 is it has to be succinct. Number 2, easy to understand. There's no room for tech talk. Number 3, it has to be greed-inducing. After all, investors want to make money. And number 4, it has to be irrefutable, because if they have more questions than answers, they're going to send you back to the drawing board. So which of those tests do you think is the most interesting, unexpected, or important, class?
For me, it is number 2.
Number 2, why?
For me as well. I think if you have a presentation, everyone should understand easily, and it should be simple, not so complicated.
Absolutely.
And,
so
yes,
even complex ideas can be explained simply, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I wanted to say that for me, number 4 was the one that I thought was the least expected, but it makes the most sense. It has to be irrefutable. Your pitch has to convince someone. There's no way for them to say that it's not a good idea. It has to be irrefutable. So it's an interesting idea. At least I think that's the most important of all. I like the idea that it needs to be easy, it needs to be succinct, I like all of that. But to me, the key test is that it's irrefutable. If no one can argue with you, how could they say no to investing in your idea? Now, I've got one idea I was going to have you read about. Let's take a look. I don't know if this is too long for us to do. It's not a long text, but it's got a few tricky things in it. My plan was to read this article about one investor's idea, and then to do a little bit of vocabulary, and then at the end spend the last 10 minutes practicing a pitch of our own. Okay? If that sounds okay, let's go ahead and do that. We don't have a lot of time. And while we're doing this, you'll notice that there's some other vocabulary words on page 4. So as you're reading, you may want to select one of these words in blue. Rather than do it afterwards, you can do it while we're reading. Okay? So let's see if we can do this as a kind of a 5-minute quick thing, just to give an example. What I'd like to do is read it and then turn it into a pitch, and then give you a chance to pitch your own ideas. Does that sound okay with everyone? Are we cool? Cool! Thumbs up? Okay, so Tanya, you start us off about the iGEM. You start us off. Take, we've only got 4 people, so you take 2 paragraphs, we'll each take 2. Go ahead, start us off. Tanya?
Okay. Weaverhead had the Nike Plus, the wireless running shoe that records progress and sends the information to iPod Nano. Now Apple and Nike are
blank. And if you like, you can pick from this list. Enable, brilliant, compare, customer, feature, lightweight, motivate, performing, personal, teaming.
Okay, let me see here. Now Apple and Nike are going to bring us interactive workout.
Now you've got up. So because you've got up, that probably means that you're going to have a phrasal verb in there. It probably means you're going to have a verb.
Mm-hmm. I need to choose one of them in a... is an adjective here?
Adjective? No, I don't think so. Because you've got up.
No, but... yes.
But if you're not sure, skip it and we'll come back at the end. Because it's important that we read first. So if you're not sure, keep going.
Okay.
Now Apple and Nike are blank up.
Black Camp again to bring us interactive workouts in the gym. Nike and Apple are joining up with 24 Hours Fitness and Virgin Atlantic to develop machines that blank iPod Nanos to be connected to running machines and other gym equipment. The gym members to see their progress, set personal targets, and then upload the data to the Nike Plus website. Nike claims that people will use these machines to blank then to work harder and get fitter.
Okay, let's stop there. Okay, very good. Now we're going to come back to this at the end, but keep in mind the missing words are all here in the middle, the blue words.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So think about it, and we'll come back to it in the end. Think about it.
Okay.
All right? So, Mr. Jose, why don't you take the left column? Let me see how much. Now we've got more people, so let me see if I can divide this up. Yeah, take it down to about 29 for us. Okay?
Yes. Gibson Harris, a gym manager based in the USA, says he thinks this is a blank idea. People who come to our gym to exercise always expect it to have the latest technology. So to satisfy the customers' needs, we need to keep one step ahead of them. This new system will help us to do that. Gibson also says that it will help the personal trainer who work in his gym to give a better service. The
Okay.
personal, yes,
That's okay. Let's stop
Okay.
there. Think about your answer to number 4.
Yes.
We'll come
Okay.
back to it in just a minute. All right. Raphael, are you back?
This is
I think Raphael stepped away. So, Anna Carolina, why don't you take over for Raphael? Pick up on 29, and you're going to go until, let's go until 40, okay? And don't worry about any missing words. We're going to come back to those in just a moment, okay? Anna Carolina.
Okay. The personal trainers will be able to see how our members are
Blank.
blank.
Come
They will
back to
be
it.
able. Okay. Come back.
Come back to it in a minute. I said come back to it in a minute.
Okay. They will be able to tailor the courses to the exact needs of the clients, taking into account their performance and their requirements.
Keep going to 40. Keep going.
Where, teacher?
Now we're on 35 on slide 3. See where we are on the top?
Nike.
Yeah.
Nike hopes that the customers will use the other link
Blank.
too.
Mm-hmm.
They will be able to join social networking sites and link their performance with their friends or challenge others to workout goals.
Okay, very good. In just a minute, we're going to choose words from this list on slide 4. So think about your blanks, and we'll come back to you in a second. All right. Let's see. Jair came and left. Jose, are you back? Oh, it's not Jose. Sorry. Raphael, are you back? Oh, you're still away. Ms. Tanya, we're back to you for 40 to from 40 to 40. Yeah, just go. Just read.
Okay.
The online community.
The online community that has grown up around the Nike Plus running shoes surprise, and this new product will build on that. But Lisa Gilbert, who works for a rival gym,
rival
gym, is not a fan of the new technology. Customer service is about the personal touch, about blank care. The more gadgets you have, the less you need human contact. This new system will reduce.
Stop there for a minute. Stop there for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Raphael, are you back? Still no? Oh my God. Jose? back to you.
yes.
The new system, 49.
49.
49 to 56. Go for it.
49. Okay.
This new?
Yes.
This new system?
Yes. Okay, it's clear. This new system will reduce the role of personal trainers, not increase it. A machine can only record how you are doing. It cannot help you improve by showing you what you are doing wrong or what could you do better. Our customers expect our staff to supply a service, not just print off some results from a website.
Okay, very good. So think about your answer to number 9. Tanya, think about your answer to number 8. Raphael, I assume you're not back. So we're back to Anna Carolina for 57. Gibson Harris.
Okay. Gibson Harris, though, is convinced that the new technology is going to be a success. The nano is already a central part of people's visit to the gym. We see more and more people using it. It is small and lanky
Blank.
and does not get in the way.
Yeah, finish it up. You might as well. Go ahead. Hello? What happened?
Sorry, my microphone was turned off. People can work out to the music they choose, but now they will be able to see exactly how they are doing. In my opinion, it's the perfect new product, and I cannot wait to see it in action. Only time will tell if it is right. If he is right.
Excellent. Now, quickly, think back to your blanks and see if you can fill them in with one of these blue words in the middle of the page. Not the bottom blue words, but the middle blue words. Enable, brilliant, compare, customer, feature, lightweight, motivate, performing, personal, and teaming. Okay? We're not going to read it again, but I want you to go back to your blank and see if you can match it up. All right? Everyone ready to give it a shot? Is that a yes? Everyone ready to give it a shot? Yes? Because we're running out of time, kids. Okay, number one. Apple and Nike are...
It's difficult.
Give it a try. Apple and Nike are... If you're not sure, pass.
Pass.
Pass. Class, want to help her out? Going once, going twice, and the answer is teaming up. Apple and Nike are teaming up again. That means they are creating a team. Okay? In number two, teaming up, phrasal verb. Number two,
plug into.
Let's see, Virgin Atlantic Health Clubs to develop machines that look into iPod Nanos. Are you sure? Wait a second. That's not one of our choices, though. Our choices are enable, brilliant, lightweight, motivate, compare. One of those. So what do you think? Out of those choices only. Out of those choices only, what do you think?
Let me see. The Nike and Apple are joining up with 24 hours fitness.
Okay? Want to try it or pass?
I pass, teacher.
All right. Class, want to give it a guess? Number one was teaming up. Number two is machines that blank. iPod enable iPod Nanos to be connected. Sounds good to me. Sounds good. Okay, very good. Now, on to number three. Nike claimed that people who go to gyms will use these machines to blank them. And your choices are here.
Okay.
Because I could see enable being used for this one as well, actually. I could see enable being used for this.
Nike claimed that people who go to gyms use. Yes, I agree. Enable.
I could see it being used for here. So if we use enable here, we have to use something else for there. But let's.
Okay.
So, give me a second here. One moment.
Yes, I believe that the number 2 is the other word.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not. So let's go back. Is there another word that fits in number 3? If we use enable for 2, we have to use a different word for number 3. Class, what do you think?
Motivate.
Motivate, I think, is correct. Yeah.
Motivate?
Yep, to motivate them to work harder. Yeah. Because motivate won't fit in number 2. Machines don't motivate iPod Nanos.
Okay,
Right?
yes.
I
Yes,
agree.
I agree.
Okay, number 4.
Number 4 is brilliant, no?
Number 4 is brilliant. I agree. Yeah, it's a brilliant idea. Excellent. Number 5. Personal trainers will be able to see how our members are blank.
Can I see the words,
Yeah,
please?
go for it.
No, let me see the...
Oh, see the words. I'm sorry. One second.
How our members are performing.
Performing. I agree. To see how our members are performing, they will be able to tailor the courses to the exact needs of the clients. Very good. On to number 6. Nike hopes that customers will use other blank too. They will use other
Features too.
features. Excellent. Number 7. Almost there. Number 7. They will be able to join social network sites and blank their performance. And the answers, again, go to social network sites and blank their performance. You have to visualize what's happening. Your records are being recorded on your iPad or iPod. This is an old article, and they're being sent to Facebook or something like that. And therefore, you can do what with your scores compared to everyone else? I just gave you the answer.
Compare.
He just gave you the answer. Yeah, sorry. So number 7 is they can join social networks and compare their performances. That's it. Number 8, customer service is about the personal touch, about blank care. About blank care. This is a British English expression, by the way. Blank care. What do you think? Any guesses? Going once? Going twice? No?
No.
The answer is customer care. Customer care.
Customer care.
Yep. Customer care is like, you know, when you after sales, if there's a problem, you can go to customer care and you can make a complaint if there's a problem. Customer care. Okay. Last 2. Our customers expect our staff to supply a blank.
Number 9, I think personal service, no?
Personal service is correct. Very good. Last one. We see more and more people using it. It is small and blank and does not get in the way. Small and blank and does not get in the way. What do you think is the best match? Small and
Lightweight.
Lightweight, yeah.
Yep, it's the only one that makes sense there. Very good. That's it. So, just a quick recap, if you're taking notes. Number 1 was teaming up. Number 2 was to enable. Number 3 was to motivate. Number 4 was brilliant idea. Number 5 was performing. 6 was features. 7 was compare. 8 was customer care. Personal service 9, lightweight in number 10. Very good, very good. So, what do you think about this idea? The article is a little bit out of date, but what do you think about this technological solution to customer care? Do you think at the time it was kind of a radical idea? Nowadays, I think this is almost commonplace. I don't know. Do you think this is a good solution? Is there anything like it on the market today? Does this remind you of any other products that are out there? Or do you not understand the product? If you're quiet, that makes me think you might not understand.
Teacher, I didn't pay attention in all text. I tried to do my task and I didn't pay attention.
Okay, let's summarize before we do anything. Well, we're going to run out of time here, but okay. But let's finish up by summarizing this particular solution. So, what do you think? Jose, you were here from the beginning. Is it clear what the product is?
Yes, I think it could be a good product.
What is the product? If you had to explain it in two sentences or less, how would you explain it?
The product send information about your performance when you are making exercise.
Doing exercise.
Doing exercise. All the information is sent to a computer. Then you can see the information in the computer.
Yeah, and you
about the exercise that you are doing.
Exactly, and you can post it online.
Yes.
And you can keep track over many sessions of how well you're doing.
Yes.
Exactly. What kind of information do you think would be recorded, for example?
The steps.
Okay, how many steps?
How many steps? The velocity, no?
Speed.
Speed.
Good. Maybe I would imagine heart rate could be recorded.
Heart rate is possible.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is there any product like this on the market today? Because this is an old article. Is there anything like it today?
Yes, in Spain, I see in the market a kind of bracelet.
Right. I've seen those.
Yes.
And Tanya, what were you saying?
No, it's the same, teacher. I've already seen about this technology.
Right. The bracelet or something else?
Yes, the bracelet.
The bracelet.
You use the same technology.
Okay, very good. Well, now my plan here was to give you some vocabulary and then have you do a business pitch of your own, but we're actually at the end of the class because it took a little longer than I thought. But no worries. I'll be more than happy, let's say on Monday, to give you a chance to do some pitching. Okay? So watch that video again if you like. Make a copy of this to your computer and think about those 4 key tests that Sam Wise talked about how to do a pitch. And on Monday, I'd like you to come in with your own business pitch. It could be about, in fact, I've got a few more links to share with you. So maybe what we can do is in the chat window, I can post something else for you to think about. No, I'll do it on Monday. In the next Business Basics class, I want to show you a few inventions.
Okay.
You decide if they're good or bad. We're going to turn them into a pitch, but come in or start to think about your own business pitch and make sure that it meets all 4 of Sam Wise's tests. In particular, number 4, it has to be an irrefutable idea. What's good about it has to be irrefutable. Okay? So let's stop there. I'll be back for 2 hours tomorrow with advancing idioms, war idioms, idioms related to war. And afterwards at 11 GMT, a great class on the difference between so and such in Grammar Garage. You won't want to miss it. Bye for now, everyone. Have a great day. See you soon.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye bye. See you, teacher.